Well, guys, we did it again.
We did do it again because we are in our new home.
Yes, welcome to our new home. This is a little preview. We did move for the third time in 6 months. Are we crazy?
Yeah,
Maybe
we
a little
are.
bit.
But are we happy?
Yeah, we are.
And it is currently December 26th, which is Asher's 14th month birthday.
Yeah.
I guess.
He's 14 months today. How about
So
that?
it's very exciting.
A little cheers to that.
Boom! I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas. We had a very good Christmas.
I was about to say, and a Happy New Year, but it's not.
But let's get back to the point.
We moved December 21st. So not only are we crazy for moving 3 times in 6 months.
We moved right before Christmas.
We did.
And it was fun and it was exciting because Asher got to go stay with his grandma an extra few days, giving us time to pack up one house because we had nothing packed.
I will say, this one has finally done me in. I am tired of moving.
But this was our end goal place we wanted to be futuristically.
So we're going to start at the very beginning. So that way you all kind of get a gist of why we moved 3 times in 6 months. And maybe you'll think we're a little less crazy. Obviously, we're still crazy for doing that, but maybe this will help you.
Maybe it'll make you think that we just don't like to move for fun.
Yeah.
So if you're new here and clicked on this video and haven't watched any of our moving videos, with that being like 2 or 3,
Yeah.
we obviously lived in Bowling Green, Kentucky before we moved to Nashville, Tennessee.
But we didn't really research too in depth of where exactly was the good neighborhoods because 30 days before we moved to Nashville, we were moving to Jacksonville, Florida.
Yes.
And we decided to not do that. So we were kind of in a rush because our lease was about to be up in Kentucky. So we needed a place fast. So we found a neighborhood that had really cheap housing.
And that's because the area we wanted to be in, which we're in now, was outrageous during the summertime. So we knew there was no way possible we could be in the area we wanted to be.
Yeah, we couldn't afford it.
So we looked up on Zillow and all the lookup sites, and we found these gorgeous places.
We found these houses, and we went and toured them, and we didn't like them. But then there was these townhomes that were right beside them,
and they were gorgeous,
and we
brand
loved
new.
them.
Loved them.
We moved in. We just
2 weeks later.
Yeah.
We moved in 2 weeks later.
Yeah, we moved in 2 weeks later after finding the place.
So we were in our first townhome, and the townhome was wonderful. The people that worked there were wonderful, but we just didn't feel safe in the area we were in. So luckily,
we were on the main road there. We had a backyard that was facing the main road, and that gave Lexi a lot of anxiety.
Yeah, I didn't really like the thought of Asher being outside in the backyard or the main road, a car could come off. Just lots of things that scared me. So we were blessed with our people working with us, and they moved us to a sister property. And it was another gorgeous home, and we lived there for obviously 3 months.
Until a couple of days ago.
Until a couple of days ago, there was a couple of incidents and things that happened in the neighborhood.
That kind of freaked us out.
That kind of scared us and rubbed us off wrong. That this is not where I want to be with a little one. If it was just us, I feel like I would have been fine. But having Asher in the home.
And we thought moving to the second place would relieve anxiety from the first place, being on the road and stuff, but it didn't. So we realized maybe we didn't fit in the neighborhood, and we didn't really like the neighborhood that much.
So after the last incident happened, I reached out to the leasing people, and I was like, hey, I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. You guys are wonderful, but what happened is enough for us. We put in to break our lease, and we were blessed by God with this place because this was a miracle. I'm so blessed to be here. We are where we wanted to be 6 months ago.
Yeah.
It's
I'll
crazy.
say too, the incidents weren't anything like the leasing people or the actual people that lived in the community did.
The leasing girls were amazing, so sweet. I actually got really close with them, and then the surrounding neighbors were good. It was just things that happened in the area.
Yeah.
So nothing too crazy or nothing extreme, but just uncomfortable situations that would make you freaked out if they were happening right next to you.
And Lexi has a lot of anxiety as it is, so we got her out of that neighborhood, and we got her where she feels safe, and she's honestly so much happier. She's been a lot nicer to me. I haven't got in trouble as much for doing anything.
For doing what?
breathing oxygen. You know, I hate to breathe that the wrong way
Okay.
sometimes. So
Back to the topic. But we are in our dream neighborhood, guys, and we are gonna be here until we buy a home.
Yep.
Cause we feel at home here. Like,
it's the first time if you don't know me, first of all, I love to move. Not like move.
you like to say a destination you would love to move to.
I think it's thrilling to go to new places. So like anytime I talk to someone new, I'm like, oh, where are you from? And then I'm like, oh, would you move back? I'm always interested in moving. I don't know why.
It's so funny how you're like that,
But
though.
back to the point here, I have not thought about moving. It is only been 5 days, but I definitely thought about moving within moving to the 5 days of the last place. So
Yeah, this one, not only is it a nicer area, our home is gorgeous, and there's so much room for Asher to run around in, for
Yeah.
us to host people in, and we have all of our church community here.
Yeah.
A lot of our friends, and like,
basically everything we did was where we live now. Like we were driving here, which was 35 minutes, 4 to 5 times.
depending on traffic, it could have been 40 to 50.
4 to 5 times a week we were driving here, so we were just wasting gas at that point.
And so we just felt led, and we are blessed that we were able to break our lease and move here and do it all. We didn't do it all by ourselves. I was gonna say by ourselves. Our sweet friends helped us move, and it was saving grace, honestly.
Yeah, and we didn't have like a dining room table in our last place. I mean, you could go watch the house tour if you wanted to, but
It's
you don't have to.
basically just the size of what you see behind us, but behind you
So
guys.
essentially, this would be like a kitchen over there, and then this would be the living room. A little bit bigger than that, but it just felt really small. It didn't feel homey because you just walk right into like your living room and your kitchen. And Asher didn't have a lot of room to run around.
But
and,
when we moved in, he wasn't really walking yet.
yeah,
So
and he's to the age where he is sprinting around and running into everything.
thank you guys so much for coming along. Not for just this recent moving journey, but like the last, honestly, year. This last year has been crazy, from traveling the world for, what is it, 6 months did we travel for?
Yeah.
And then watching Asher grow through those 6 months,
Yeah.
and moving to Nashville, and then moving again.
And it all wouldn't be possible without you guys who watch these videos.
Yeah.
So thank you all so much.
We love you guys, and we are so excited to take you guys into 2024.
And our goal is, so all this moving really messes us up with like schedules of posting.
Yes,
so
so
we will be
sorry.
posting a lot more than what we have been.
We probably will try to set a schedule the beginning of 2024, because when we know what days we need to post,
It's more about things that come up than a schedule, all right? So like lots, obviously, if you go back, like pretty much, I feel like every video we posted is just something big, and it takes like a month out of our time.
yeah, like it took
So
us,
like we had the move, then we had pregnancy,
and then miscarriage.
Miscarriage.
And in between that was Disney.
yeah. So
There was so much.
we're just ready to settle it down, you know.
I'm ready for 2024 to be a slow year of just enjoying and praying for a
Yeah.
miracle little baby.
Just enjoying time with Asher as he grows up, and we also have really good neighbors that we've already met,
do.
so that is exciting as well. Because
We do.
you cannot beat having good neighbors. Like nothing makes a place feel more at home, I feel like, than having like welcoming neighbors.
The point that when we moved in, they all were like at the door welcoming us was like,
Yeah.
this feels nice, because where we used to live, everyone just kind of stayed in their own little corners,
And
and
nobody was like mean. but,
Nobody was
like,
mean.
It was
Nobody
more
was-
of like mind your own business type of.
nobody was like, our neighbors were at the door like, hi guys, welcome home, and
Yeah.
like our neighbors at the old place just kind of stayed to themselves. So
Yeah.
it was, if you know Lexi, you know she's like a smiley to everyone. So it
Yeah.
just like melted my heart.
Me, I'm honestly probably that neighbor that's like, yeah, I'll be in my house, don't talk to me.
We love you guys. So does Jesus.
We'll see you all in the next one. Peace.